What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla. I got a little late night breaking news for ya. If you love toys, if you love robot toys, you've been following what Flame Toys has been doing here. I did a whole little special on Flame Toys for SDCC adjacent stuff, and I mentioned that their Megazord still hadn't come, but then a couple of days later they were like, hey, it's coming. And now it is here, finally in full. We get to see what the Megazord is all about from Flame Toys, and it is bananas. That is my word for it. It is absolutely bananas. I don't know how I fully feel about it, but in this little breaking special, we're going to talk about it a little bit, and we're going to look at it, and we're going to gather some opinions on it, because it's well-deserved. It is quite an interesting reimagining here by Flame Toys, and they do that, and I like that. I think that's really cool, and what they're going for here is a real literal representation of what the Dino Megazord should look like. And I think that's really, really cool. So you see you have everything here, different modes, and you get all the Zords, and it's a combiner. And guys, it's $400. If you know what Flame Toys does and their stuff, the price kind of shocked me. Like, they're like, this is in their Go Karakuri Combine series. It's a new series, but it's kind of an offshoot of their series that they've done a lot of, like Transformers, high-end Transformers, and those go for like $350 and above. So this is pretty interesting to me that $400 for this. When I first heard about this, even last year, I think it was, I thought it was gonna be like way more than that. A combiner and something like the Megazord. I don't know. I felt like, like their Star Saber in the Kuro Karakuri line is $459. It's weird. So is their Rodimus Prime. Like, that's bananas. So for this to be $400, that's shocking to me. Now it says $400, and that is from their store, which is D4 Toys. So 400 US it says, and it's 24 centimeters in height after combination, so maybe that could be part of it. 24 centimeters high is about 9 inches or so. A little 9.5 inches or so. So it's not like super big. So I guess, right? So this is pretty interesting. Right now, there's a special pre-order discounted price. $375.80. So, and this is not coming out for a whole year, guys. 2023 July. So we got quite a long time to wait for this. So let's get looking at this though in full. This is insane. So it's got the pterodactyl wings out. It's got this crazy looking chest. And the head sculpt is nuts too. It's very, and I'll take this quote from my pal Kenneth, formerly of the Repack podcast. It's very caveman-like, and I agree with him. This is nuts. This giant teeth here. I don't know how I felt about it earlier. It looks a little bit better now. I think I like the giant horns less. And he's very, very tiny here in the midsection. Still has the Mastodon shield, the giant sword, which becomes part of the pterodactyl now, which is interesting. And he sports the T-Rex tail in full. So, obviously, mileage is going to vary on how you feel about all of that. It is a very unique and interesting design, that is for sure. And I kind of like that they went literal with it. It's a little bit of a different take. It makes sense. I do like the wings. I think that looks really cool. And it helps fill out that midsection. But I think that midsection might be a little bit of a misstep, because I just feel like there's going to be so much weight on this section from the upper body, the wings. I don't know. He's got giant legs, that's for sure. And the saber-toothed tiger looks amazing there. And the Triceratops looks right. Like, if you look at it from, the legs down, it looks pretty spot on. I don't know. But, look at all this space here that you get. It's so proportionally challenged in that way. I'm not sure how I feel about it. And the tail, even though I get it from what I'm talking about here in a pure literal sense, I feel like it's just in the way. Like, it just feels like it's in the way to me. The sword looks great. And yes, down here you're getting pterodactyl head, which is also interesting. We're going to look at that further. I don't know, man. There's interesting things about this, and things I'm like, there's going to be plenty of diecast on this, but I don't know if that's good or bad. Because again, with that very small torso, kind of afraid on how this is going to, long-term pan out. Could be bad. It could be bad. It really could. But there's stuff about it that is really cool, too. This is something different. Have you ever seen a Megazord with guns? Yes, he could use his cannons as guns. Definitely different there. I like this. This is stellar posing here, guys. To, put one side of the saber-tooth tiger foot down like that. That's pretty cool. I do dig that. That's neat. Here's the backside. Interesting. The wings look great. I do like them a lot. But the tail, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's in the way. Am I wrong there, guys? I don't know. I think I'm not. Very cavemanish. That is a very good comparison. Now, let's look at all the Zords on their own. One of my all-time favorite mechs is it is a Dragonzord, but it is the T-Rex Zord. And see those giant horns, man. I don't know. I don't really love this head either. Those giant horns kind of, I wish they did something a little bit different there. Looks odd. And then the tail is just ginormous and ginormously disproportionate. Little arms. I don't know. Definitely didn't have that in the series. And I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Super 7. That one's very cool. The T-Rex Zord. This... Granted, for the, for combining Megazords, I usually like my Megazords combined anyway. Because I really like the Megazord. Like, the Dino Megazord, to me, Daizujin is like... He's awesome. I love that design, I don't like this T-Rex. I'm gonna say it. I don't like it. I think it looks really bad. Straight up. It does not look good to me. That's unfortunate. Now, Visera looks kind of spot on here. You got the little threads there. But then, you could take out little feeties. And he just looks like a little baby. Or a little doggy. I don't know. It's kind of silly. I don't know if it needed it. It's cute. I don't know if it needed it. Sabretooth looks good. He's got giant fangs. And it looks good. Head sculpt is a little odd, but it's not bad. Yeah, I don't mind. And the yellow is very orange here, which is kind of good. It's different. I don't mind it. This looks really bad right here, but you know, prototype. Now this is an interesting idea. But it just, I don't know. It looks like just stuff thrown together as a pterodactyl. Yes, in toy form, the pterodactyl has never fared well. I like the inclusion of the sword in a way, but at the same time, I don't. Those wings are great, though. I love those wings. And I do like the pterodactyl head on the hilt of the sword. But altogether, I don't like it. Mastodon looks pretty cool. I do like him. Nice. You can see there's some nice articulation on the trunk. And here are all the Zords together. I like these three. I don't care for these two. It is what it is. And then this, the battle tank mode. He's holding the guns out. It's just really, really funny looking. That just looks. That looks hysterical in my opinion. I don't know, but. Then they also showed the Dragonzord is coming as well, and this also has a different design. You guys know I am a huge Dragonzord fan, even more so than the Dino Megazord. Love the Dragonzord. And it's interesting. It's an interesting sculpt. He has huge arms, and I don't hate that. It's different. It's different. Huge tail. I don't know. I'm kind of into this. You know, this is what, you know, this is just a drawing here. Colors, but it's similar. It's not. I want to see this in color. I need to see it in color. It's like that drawing is cool, but this is more Dragonzord-y than this. So far, maybe it's because he's standing too far upright. But I'm I'll say this, I'm more interested in this right now than the Megazord. And these were the first pics I saw today. Was from Toys TV, which is a YouTube channel. This is like pics from that, and this was on display. I'm sure there's better pics out there from displays, but I just, you know, haven't found them or hasn't come across. When I saw this, I was just like, ooh, I don't think I like that. And then here's the Dragonzord on display, and that looks cool. I see the actual model here looks better, in my opinion, than the render does. The render is more cartoony, but I'm liking how this looks. So I'm definitely curious to see the progression of the Dragonzord. Like, will I mind if I get the Dragonzord and not the Megazord? Maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Because I really like the Dragonzord more. but I really like the Megazord. So I don't know, guys. Oh man, this T-Rex Zord, I really don't like it. But, you know, the Megazord, he's interesting. He's definitely interesting. Is he $400 interesting? For me, I think at the time of this recording, if I had to do it right now with no time left, I would say no. I wouldn't do it. But for this, you know, what it is and what it looks like, I feel like the price is good. I mean, I started out saying the price I think works, and it's actually surprising. I thought it was gonna be at minimum $500. So I'm a little bit surprised on that. Pleasantly surprised because I do think it's something I would be interested in. But at the same time, guys, like, and this is, remember how I talked about the Blitzwave Voltron, which now folks are getting, and I'm happy for everybody that's getting it. Blitzwave, Carbotix, I'm right here if you need me to review it. At present time, my video talking about it had amazing views. And I said why I wasn't going to buy it. But maybe I would review it. So I'm here. I'm here for you guys. So if you see this, if somebody shows it to you, I'm willing to review your Voltron. And I feel like the same thing here, Flame Toys. Like, I would definitely review this. I think it's super interesting. But I don't know if I like it right now enough to spend my own money on it, if that makes sense. The Dragonzord, I think you're going to get me on. I do, especially if it's, you know, significantly less money. Make it like $250, guys. Let's not kill let's not kill me here. Make it $250 and I'll buy it. $300, don't make it more than $300, okay? But this Dino Megazord at $400, I think it's a pass because I'm not 100% convinced that I like it enough to spend that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? And there you go, guys. That is my news. It was a nice chunky one. It is a breaking news, but it's a chunky one because I really wanted to look at those picks, formulate some sort of opinion here for you guys. But it's interesting, you know. It's got ABS, diecast, Home. This is a stylized Megazord, linkage, articulation. I'm reading right off the thing. And 5 Dinozords combination gimmick, superposable with diecast parts for solidity and heaviness. So that's, you know, that's key. It's got to be solid. I'm leery of that waist though. I am. I feel like it's too small to support everything long term. And there you go. I'm going to leave it at that. You guys let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Flame Toys, get in touch with me. We could talk. We could talk. We could definitely talk.